What's going on, everybody? Welcome into another episode on CryptoLogic Podcast. My name is Mike.
My name is John.
And we are CryptoLogic, the number one podcast that keeps you informed on what, how, and most importantly, why to invest in a cryptocurrency. Now, man, today we're going to be talking about the SEC settling charges against Coinschedule operator for toting ICOs. Now, this doesn't have to do with XRP, but it does have the same narrative. So we're going to kind of tie that in, and you guys are going to kind of understand why. Now, before we dive into our commentary and give you guys what we think about it, first we have to let you know that this is not financial advice. We are not financial advisors, so we cannot do any of that. Now, I want to actually play a video for you guys that kind of explains what's really going on, and then we'll have our conversations at the end of it, okay? All right, so let's play this video really quickly, and we'll go from there.
Clarity, why we can't just keep having piecemeal rulings on things, providing that clarity and no definitive statements from the SEC itself about what is and what isn't a security, and also saying, like, if we are using piecemeal rulings in the past and settlements in order to give clarity to the industry, then we need to at least in those rulings and settlements say what was a security, so people can try to join the dots and figure out the clues and say, well, they said this was a security, let's figure out why that might be, because right now it's just a crazy mess. And so big hat tip to Roseman and Purse for just laying this out there and trying to push their own agency.
Now, as you guys can see in this video, man, the SEC commissioner, one of them actually, maybe it might have been more, a few of them, basically disagreed with the ruling that the SEC had on the crypto firm Coinschedule, because they couldn't understand what companies that ICO'd with Coinschedule, if they were a security or not, because the SEC went after them for that specific reason. And I just feel like maybe the SEC kind of dropped the ball on this one. What do you think, John?
Yeah, the SEC went after the Coinschedule, which is a firm that offers tokens for sale to investors and stuff. So the SEC went after Coinschedule and settled with them. So they had to pay like about $200,000, which is nothing.
Yeah, I
but
believe so.
They had to pay $200,000 for violating the anti-touting provisions. So they didn't issue any regulation rules or anything like that. Like, they didn't abide by any rules. They didn't tell the SEC, oh, we're offering these tokens for investing and everything like that. So the commissioners are upset that they settled. They don't consider it a win because you guys didn't say which tokens were unregistered tokens, which tokens were securities, which ones were not. Was it all of them? Was it some of them? Which ones were deemed securities? Now, there was no information about that. They just settled and got the money.
I mean, but from their standpoint, do you think that it would be better for them to kind of put out that information once the XRP case is settled? Because then that's like a full, that's what their whole case is on, is the securities thing. So if they do it all at one time, then they don't have to worry about, okay, well, this person said this, but in this case, this happened, in this case, that happened. So I don't know.
Because STOs, security token offerings, those are regulated already, I believe. But right here it says, we didn't get additional guidance about how to determine whether a token is being sold as part of a securities offering or which tokens are securities. So a security offering would mean that it's basically you're listing something and this thing is backed by this, you can invest into it and you're getting a share of the company. And then there's also the tokens in itself. The tokens are part of the company, et cetera, but they didn't confirm which ones were unregistered tokens, security, was it a security offering, which tokens are securities. So I think with the XRP lawsuit, once that is settled, in my opinion, we don't know if SEC is gonna lose, if they're gonna win, or they're gonna settle. But I think everyone's leaning towards settling, because the SEC is settling with all these companies that are doing this, and they're essentially doing things that are way more illegal. Ripple did it 9 years ago. All they did was offer XRP before it had any utility. So in a sense, you're investing into Ripple, like into the token of XRP before it had any use case. So that was before it was on Coinbase, before it was on any exchange. It was like, hey, you give us this amount of money, we're gonna give you this amount of XRP. So now, as the XRP is being built, XRP starts gaining value, they're starting to make money, which is technically a security, but that was 9 years ago. Now that XRP has a use case and its utility, and it was listed on other exchanges and everything, it's no longer considered a security. So I feel like the best case scenario is just to settle, and Ripple's probably gonna have to pay for what they did 9 years ago.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a drop in the hat, dude.
Yeah, because the question, the reason why the lawsuit, the SEC is saying that right now as it stands, they're saying that XRP is still a security.
Right. That's the narrative that they want to paint.
Yeah.
But
right now,
I feel like with XRP and the whole understanding the securities thing and which company is a security or deemed a security, they don't have that information yet because the SEC hasn't put that out yet. They want to, I'm pretty sure, now this is just speculative, this is what I think, I'm pretty sure they want to do it one time. Like the lady in the video, she was saying that you guys didn't say what was going on, what companies are considered securities or not, but like the SEC is not going to put out that information that might potentially damage their case with XRP, because if they say this is considered a security, and then XRP's like, well, we didn't do that, then their whole case is gone, it's shot, it's blown. So they can't really, they had to, I believe this had to happen the way that it happened. Like, just in my opinion.
The SEC is settling with a bunch of scammers and stuff that are non-registered securities. It just makes me more bullish that this is good news for XRP and Ripple, because the SEC is settling with these companies. Like, I don't know. Yeah,
but do you think they're settling because they have to, because they can't give any regulatory clarity on that information while that case is still going on, because it's gonna backfire on them.
Yeah, these happened in 2017. This thing is a case because they're suing because of 2017. XRP's and Ripple's was back in 2012, 2013. So it was way before this too. So, but the lawsuit just was thrown out in December. I don't know when they threw out this lawsuit, but they settled on the 14th, so that they paid $200,000 and that's it. I think. I don't know.
I mean, it has to happen.
They're settling. They're settling with all these companies. I think XRP is the one though. XRP is the case that when that settles, it establishes regulatory clarity.
Right.
It says, okay,
this is what it is and this is what it isn't. Yeah.
What they did in the beginning, if you guys, any company moving forward, do that, that's a security. But right now, as it stands, XRP utility token is not a security. That's the best case scenario. They settle, because if they settle, it's both of them are agreeing with whatever side comes with what. So the SEC, if they win, then that means that they're deeming XRP token as a current security right now as it stands, which in my opinion it's not, because it's a utility token. It's not a security. You're not buying XRP and then that means you're investing into Ripple. Like, that's not how. They're separate. They don't. XRP doesn't need Ripple. Ripple doesn't need XRP. I
mean, Hinman is gonna. He's gonna have to. I mean, depending on what kind of questions XRP or Ripple rather asks him, he's probably gonna. He's probably gonna clear that up.
You know that the July 28th is when Elizabeth Warren wants regulatory information from the SEC. She asked the SEC chairman Gary Gensler, is like, I need something. I need you to tell me something about this case or anything regulation for crypto on July 20th. That's the deadline. You need to give me information about regulation. They Ripple and the SEC postponed the deposition to July 27th, the day before the deadline. So everyone, like, I think everyone's thinking like, okay,
everyone's waiting.
The SEC's gonna play it out. It's literally the day before the regulations due. So depending on now how that deposition goes, the SEC just might settle.
I mean, it might. I mean, that'll be best case scenario.
The day before that, they need information. She's asking for information. Like, hey, where are you guys at? Move on. Hurry up. You're actually taking forever. Yeah. They postponed it to the day before the deadline. So whatever happens that day, William Hinman can make the SEC look stupid, or he doesn't say anything. He just says, I picked the 5th. Or
he can't. He's under oath. He can't lie.
He just doesn't say anything, or nothing happens. But in my opinion, the Ripple asks the right questions and makes him, oh yeah, this is what I said, yeah. And then the SEC goes, oh, well, our deadline's tomorrow. Let's just settle in. And that establishes the clarity that everyone's looking for. I don't know. That's my opinion.
I mean, that would be great, but for all of those who are closely watching XRP, closely watching this case to decide if they're going to get in or not, I don't know, man. It's kind of scary to be like, yeah, wait until the case is over and then, then try and jump into XRP, because then
more.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get as much as I can before that date.
I honestly don't think you'll be able to. I don't think you'll be able to catch it, dude. I don't. But I'm interested to know what you think about, like, you know how you buy the rumor, sell the news, right? So if that's the case, do you think XRP will continue to
that's why it's buy now.
Do you think XRP will continue to go down in a downward trend up until the 27th to see what's really going on, or do you think it's going to appreciate?
I think it's not going to go up. It's going to go down. If anything, stay the same. Okay. In my opinion, I think it's going to go down or stay the same up until then. And then for some reason, I have a feeling that we don't know. The deadline is the 28th. It could go down that day depending on, I don't know,
a lot of factors.
Yeah. I'm not banking on it to go up. Like, it's not Dogecoin. I'm not banking on it to go up. I'm just trying to get all I know is I'm trying to get in.
I'm just trying to pack your bags.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in right now before that date, though. Because you don't know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
But the thing is, it can go down from that date, but if it goes down, then I'll be more happy because I can accumulate more and lower my average. But if it goes up, then I'm like, oh, well, at least I've already been accumulating up until that point. Like, my thing is, I think that everyone should just try and focus on trying to get it in right now before those dates.
Not
27th, not financial advice. That's what I'm gonna do. 27th and 28th. Those 2 dates are critical. They're back to back. So the 27th, we're gonna hear news about it, the deposition, how it's going, what's being said, what's being asked. We're gonna hear about it, and the public will know. Oh, Ripple asked this question and he said this. Oh man, the SEC, that's not looking good for the SEC. Or, like Ripple looks dumb. He said this. So, but it's theoretically that's not gonna happen. Because why else would the SEC were fighting tooth and nail to stop him from getting deposed? Because he's caught on video. They have videos of him saying, okay, if a company does this and a company does this and a company does that, it's not a security. And XRP and Ripple is like, well, we did that, we do that, and we can do that with the decentralization, et cetera, like Ethereum and everything like that. But if you watch our old video, we go over what he said.
Right, yeah.
Establishing securities and everything like that. So that's the crazy thing. We don't know what's gonna happen.
I mean, it's all. I mean, the thing that I like about crypto and like bringing crypto news is like everything is a guess. No one really truly knows like what the future holds. Right? We all just speculate on what we think, and these are all our kind of visions, if you will. Now, if you watch other channels, it sounds like there's some people that can just talk really well, and you can be like, you could sell a holy pair of socks to a person who needs socks, right? And the good thing about crypto right now is that we're so early that we can speculate on these things, and sometimes we happen to be right, and then it can actually go the way that the people have been saying. So honestly, I'm not sure how this is going to play out, man. But with the SEC basically settling with all these other companies, I just personally believe that they have to do it this way until the XRP case is over. Once the XRP case is over, I feel like they're going to crack down on a lot more things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they can go after them again, but
they can't. But
I mean, they can go after the people in it. I don't know.
I think how it's gonna play out is if once the Ripple case is settled and we have regulatory clarity, they can easily go after tokens now that something's established. You can go after tokens and use XRP as an example, like, and just basically guarantee wins for themselves. They're gonna go after, they can go after a bunch of tokens and basically offer cease and desist letters. And those tokens, they're either gonna have to fight it or just say, all right, we shut down, like,
Yeah, but I mean they're probably not going to fight it. You know what I'm saying?
The SEC stopped a lawsuit on FEG and SafeMoon and all them. Hey, look at XRP. You guys are not doing what they're doing. You guys are not having no utility. You guys are not this, not that, not this. We're coming after you. Cease and desist. Either shut down or face us in court. They're either gonna say, all right, we'll fight you guys, or they're gonna be, all right. We lose.
Yeah, I mean,
that's my opinion.
The only problem with that is, though, like, there's people that put like real money into these kind of tokens, right? And I don't know how I don't know how they would just be able to just wash their hands with it. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody has like $300,000 into those type of tokens, it's
Yeah,
like
a lot of people do.
how the heck do you just be like, you know what? We're done. Like we don't have a use case. We don't have any utility. We got to shut down everyone who is invested. I'm sorry. Like, how do you like, that's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be pretty interesting to see what's going to happen.
July is going to be, the end of this month is going to be interesting. As long as nothing gets pushed back or anything like that. I mean, that's literally like a week before the Ethereum upgrade too, which is crazy.
If they don't push that back
like,
again.
Those 2 days though, you guys need to look up, put July 27th and July 28th on your calendar as a speculatory day.
Right.
Don't worry about buying or selling those days, but I would say like not financial advice, but I'm gonna be accumulating before then. But watch those 2 days and pay attention to the news, because whatever happens between those 2 days affects the whole crypto space, because we'll know what the deposition is gonna result in.
Right. I mean, if they decide to not postpone it, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they don't postpone it and then they go through with it, because they already postponed it right now. It was supposed to happen on July. It was supposed to happen tomorrow,
Right.
19th or
right.
yesterday, because we're in present time. Yeah, the way we're recording this. In present time,
we're recording.
In present time for you guys, yesterday.
Right, for us, yeah, got it. Yeah,
But,
I mean, XRP right now is sitting at like 58 cents,
Yeah,
man.
it's. There's people that are saying that it's gonna go down like 30 cents. I've seen,
dude. If it does,
but it's awesome.
I'm going broke.
But it's like we don't know. We have no idea. We don't.
I hope so.
The
man.
deposition is the key, because we're gonna read the article, like the transcripts of what they're saying. Just like how we watched it with the judge.
Right.
A few days ago on Friday or Thursday.
Yeah, I think
How
Friday.
the judge was like, yeah, you said this. You need to clarify why you said this. So Ripple does have an argument of why they need to talk to you. You said this, and the SEC was like, well, he's not an important. He's too important of a figure. He's too high ranking. If you allow Ripple to talk to a high ranking figure, now in any case you can just talk to the CEO and then Ripple's like, no, he's not hiring affiliates. He's just a member of the SEC.
Right.
That's what he was getting paid by Ethereum to talk about security. It's a big rabbit hole to go down.
It's a lot bigger.
He was getting paid by Ethereum
than a lot of us know. You know, so it's. I mean,
I was looking into that.
That's a good thing about crypto, man. You can literally dive into the rabbit hole. And the other thing about crypto is you can't hide anything. It's literally all recorded, and you know,
this generation.
That
was probably a private. Should have been a private meeting that he had, and he had a big old speech about.
I mean, but in context though, that video didn't have that many views on it. So like
now it does.
Now it does, because you know
no one
everyone's
cared.
talking about it, but no one cared about it.
Ethereum did ICO. Look, this company, the Coinscheduling, they did ICOs, which is initial coin offerings, which is, hey, we have a token. This is what Ripple did. We have a token here that if you put money into it,
you could see a potential gain.
Yeah, but that's not like what they're basing it off of. It's supposed to be based off the utility of the token.
Right.
So that's what Ripple did for XRP. Hey, this token is one day designed to do this, but right now we need money for it. So instead of just giving us money for Ripple, just put money into the token to give the token life. That's theoretically as simple as I can make it. That's an initial coin offering. A security token offering is you investing into that token that's backed by whatever it is that they want it to be backed by. Your house, a business, a company, a share. You can have anything backed, because you can turn anything into a digital asset.
Right.
Anything that has value.
Stuff, yeah.
Anything that has value, you can say, hey, we're gonna make a token that represents this asset, and we're gonna make 1 million tokens of this that's backed by this thing right here. So initial coin offerings has no regulation in regard. I mean, you have to talk to the SEC about it. That's what, but Ripple didn't do that. They just did it. But all these tokens that you think of didn't do it. VEG, SafeMoon. What other tokens that popped up? Like Rocket.
Yeah,
all of them. They just opened up. Hey, we have this token. Invest into it. What does it do? I don't know. But if you buy $100, we're gonna go to the moon. That is all like done. Those are all done. Like Ripple's argument is.
Well, I think Fed came up with like a 2.0, but I don't know if it has a use. I don't know if it has a use
Every
case yet,
token
but you know that's for another video.
I don't want to bash meme coins because we're investing heavily into SMEG. So not FEG, SMEG.
Yeah,
SMEG Mars.
They got it. I mean, if they watch their channel, they see that. But,
so I don't want anybody talking about, oh, you guys always talk fundamentals. You guys, we're in one, and it's the best one out of all, in my opinion.
If you read the tokenomics, you wouldn't consider it. I mean, but in the long term, who knows what's going to happen? Yeah, like, are they going to actually have a use case? But maybe not. What did it say?
The initial coin offerings from 2016 to 2019 was secretly receiving compensation from the issuers of digital assets it was profiling. That's securities. You're investing in something, getting compensation. You're getting money for it because you're investing into it. Yeah. So, I mean, I know we're like going in circles now. But
it's interesting, man.
This is big news for crypto. This is real crypto information that real crypto people need to pay attention to. A lot of people that got into crypto, I guarantee you, they're not even worried about this stuff. They're not even thinking.
Well, they don't know.
They just look at Dogecoin or Bitcoin. Like, oh, it's down right now. Oh, God, it's down. It's over. But I mean, like, dude, this is potential big news.
The thing is about this type of information is if you're going to invest your hard-earned money into something, you really need to understand exactly what you're investing in. And this news only further proves that. So, but we're interested to know what you guys think, man. We're literally interested to know what you guys think. So write it down in the comment section down below and let us know. All right. We'll see you guys in the next video. Okay. Take care. God bless. Be safe. Peace.